So last night we camped here in these spots, and our tents got a little wet, but Chad's tent. What happened to your tent, buddy?
I don't want to talk about it.
Some unspeakable things happened in his tent last night.
Tune into my video to find out.
Yeah, you gotta watch his video and you'll find out. At his 3 o'clock in the morning recording of the great Nile flowing through his tent. His tent got soaked, his effects got soaked. We're out here trying to dry off.
Good morning. Last night, or yesterday, was a shit show. When we have thunderstorms in Sweden, it's like, you got like, what, 15-20 minutes of thunder and lightning, then it's over. Here, we had like 3 different rounds of lightning, and it just wouldn't stop, and it was always right above us. This morning, somewhere around 3 or 4, I woke up because of this loud bang, and it started again. Like, it was scary. I was thinking about, I think I'm just gonna crawl into some of the boys' tent because I don't want to die alone. Because it was right above us, and like you could feel the lightning, like in the ground. It was scary. But thankfully, my tent stayed dry. Chad's tent, it was a mess. Now we're just waiting for the next storm, because it's gonna rain again. Hopefully we won't have the thunder, but who knows. And we met some Southbounders, and they said, cows up ahead. My quest is over. I found the cows. Look at that. I walked all the way from Mexico for you guys. Now you're here. Little babies. These cows don't work like squirrels or chipmunks. I try, but they don't want my grass.
Mom's probably super excited, but for right here, from this angle, way back here, it's the most boring thing to watch.
Here you go. It's delicious. It's delicious. So we just got picked up by this guy, and we're on a bumpy road. A very bumpy road.
You brought sunglasses.
Yeah.
Look, come on. Alright, there they go.
There you go.
It's so bright out here.
Because there's a storm coming in like an hour, and he said, can I just please take you a couple of miles along the trail, because and he said that last week they have had more lightnings in 30 years, 33 years.
It was their record week, like the most lightning strikes per week
Yeah.
in the last 30 years.
Yeah, so they were expecting fires. And he said, you shouldn't be out here. Where are you going? He said, there's a shellfish 12 miles down the road. Alright, jump in my truck. I'm going to take a couple of miles. It's like, okay. So the thunder's here, but so far, no rain. And we got 2.5 miles left to the shelter. And we are running. Like, we are doing good. All we need is a storm. And we got them hiker legs. What is this? What you got there?
There's a cola there, but there's some more. I got an orange Shasta, caffeine free, just on the sea.
Trail register. And woohoo! This is trail magic, folks. Well, we didn't survive. Well, we survived the rain, but we didn't make it before the rain started. But almost. We're only 1 mile away from the shelter. But the thunder is right here, right above us. The lightnings are crazy. This is scary. I don't like this. I'm so happy that we're going to be in a shelter tonight. And apparently there's a fireplace in the shelter, so we're going to stay warm. And I'm so hungry. It's like... It's like almost 2 o'clock and we didn't have lunch or breakfast yet. We've just been trying to get to this shelter in time. And we almost did. Almost. Just gotta try not to get hit by lightning on the way down, because we were on the top of the mountain once again. Piece of tea is not made for thunderstorms, that's for sure. We found the shelter. We found a fire. Found dinner. What are you having for dinner, Chad?
Mashed potatoes and stuffing.
Yeah, that sounds weird.
Cornbread stuffing and bacon and cheddar mashed potatoes.
Not gonna be the tools, man. That way the cops can't find us.
I've been munch.
Look at this.
No, the body's
Cherries, oranges. So girls, what are your names and what do you do?
Amelie, I'm a field ranger for the Forest Service.
And I'm Tabitha, and I work for the BLM, Environmental Education and Trails.
So, have you been out here the whole week? Or
No, we were out up around the Prospect area, working on a different trail. So this is our first day out here on the PCT trail for this week.
nice. Well, you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
281, 284, 285, 617, 623, 624, and 625. Red flag warning in effect till 5 p.m. this evening for abundant lightning on dry fuels. For zones, fire weather zones 616, 622, and 280 break.
So that's, hey,
More trail magic.
That's what I like.
There's a bunch of people here now.
What does it do effect?
Yeah, thanks.
No thermal and toast.
Look,
Would you just look at it? That is amazing.
it is amazing. Good morning. See that? That's the sun. We woke up this morning and the sky was blue. Like 20 minutes later, we were covered in fog. But now, sun's coming back. Slowly but surely. There were a lot of people here last night. I think we were probably close to 30 people here. And everyone was so wet, just standing around the fire trying to get warm and trying to dry off their clothes and tents and sleeping bags and everything. And we had 3 like rangers here, and they had the radio on, and we heard the whole night people saying on the radio that there were fires everywhere because of the lightning. So it's a bit scary. You ready to go into town?
Yeah, I'm ready for the burrito, beer, and Coke.
Yeah, and ice cream.
Probably like a orange soda this time.
Coca-Cola, of course.
Of course. Of course. So what do we normally do when we're in town? We eat. And as usual, this is my food.
That's my food.
Chad's food. This is Randy's food.
Don't hate.
Don't hate.
Negotiate. Oh, snap.
Oh my God, where's your food?
I ate it.
Mom, how did you? Were you hungry? We made it into town. Out here looking for a supply store where we can get some juice. And turns out Ashland is popping. This place is crazy busy.
Like we're in the middle of the city. And look at these guys. What? Well, I guess this is whenever we're in the big city, we see wildlife. I don't know what's up with Ashland, but they keep their wildlife in the city. Not only do we have deers in the middle of the road, we also got turkeys.
Wild turkey chase. Great turkey chase 2019. And the trashing of our hotel room begins.
We are just in Ashland at our hotel room, and we've done our laundry, we had our Mexican food, and we are just about to start trashing our hotel room.
And that is why Randy's not back, is because he went to buy you a loofah.
Yeah, apparently it's a big thing because I don't have a loofah.
No, it's a big thing that you've never used a loofah ever.
I might have done it once, but and we bought some beer.
Trail beer.
Trail beer. Like, what could go wrong?
Some Trail Jack.
No, it's not a Trail Jack.
If it's Jack and you came off the trail, then it's a Trail Jack. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong.
Is he wrong?
He's wrong.
Stuffed back now. Ready to hike to Crater Lake. Boys are excited.
Oh yeah. We'll be there.
We'll be there. Don't you worry.
You can count on it.
Crater Lake has been one of the things that me and Chad really have been looking forward to.
Crater Lake has been my background. I'm like going to be there for like 3 years.
You're gonna see it for real now.
I'll be there in a week.
Yes. Yes.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Last little bit here in Ashland. Going back to the trail.
We found Mount Shasta. There she is. Looking fine as always. Here's our water. It's not the best water.
It's the worst water. I'm setting this up.
Yeah.
Look at that. There it is.
Whoa.
That's not bad.
Hey, that works. It takes some time, but it works. Let me take you to our campsite. Our camp. Ta-da. And this is
I'm Wiley.
Wiley.
I've watched a ton of these videos. This is the first time I've ever been in one.
Congratulations. Good morning. This morning I got up. I went straight into a tree. I was tired. But it is a beautiful day. We got like 3.5 miles to a road, and we're gonna try and hitchhike 1.8 mile to a restaurant because they have $7 breakfast burritos, and if you're a PCT hiker you can get a free beer, root beer, or ice cream. We made it to Green Springs. Yay! Down here it is. We get a free beer, a free root beer, or a free ice cream.
Yeah, we're all taking beer.
Yep. We made it. With 15 minutes left, we got our breakfast burrito, free beer, breakfast burrito. got some more trail magic. A really lovely young woman picked us up and she gave us a whole bunch of grapefruit. No, not grapefruit, grapes. This is amazing. I love people. Well, we just went from the trail and we met this little road here.
We met this little road.
Look, there's other hikers.
So, hey, other hikers. So we're gonna try and go to Lake of the Woods because they have a better resupply option there, and hopefully get some snacks and stuff.
Some Sherman snackies.
Yes. So all we need now is for these boys to get us a ride. See how that goes.
Anyway, we're out here sweating our asses off. Check this out. We're up here, finally got a view, and this is what we were in. La jungla, the jungle. Look at it. Sheesh. And Marlon, back there, keeping up today. Or whatever. No. Marlon, tell the viewers what they want to hear.
The PCT is amazing. And I'm amazing. Boys are pretty okay.
You heard it here first, folks.
Americans are awesome.
Gonna make it to Crater Lake today. Can I get a whoo-wee? She knew. He knew. Heck yeah, Crater Lake, here we come.
We picked our package. Your package.
And my package.
Actually hungry over here.
We got
They have french fries with chili on it.
Black bean chili.
We don't have that as food.
caprese
We don't have that. It's not.
caprese pizza.
It's huge. So you're gonna have to help me with this one.
Yep, I will. Thank you very much.
We found the PCT camping here at Crater Lake. There are a bunch of PCT hikers here. A lot of them went to trail days up at Cascade Locks, but we didn't. And look what we found. PCT. That's me. Cheers. This right here, breakfast for champions.
Leaving Mazama Village on the shuttle. On our way to Crater Lake. Bum, 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 bum.
And the most fundamental question of all, how?
The stars aligned, or the pieces of the puzzle, all came together to make this place exactly what it is.
Guess where we are today? It starts with Crater and Sweet Lake. Yes, you guessed it. We are at Crater Lake. This place is pretty darn beautiful. I always thought that Crater Lake was created by a meteor. Meteor? I was wrong. Because this thing, this little mountain island, Wizard Island, was the top of a huge mountain 7,700 years ago. It was above 12,000 feet, I think, and then it had an eruption. But instead of just having an eruption like a normal volcano, all around the big mountain, it cracked and it just fell and created this huge crater. Like, can you imagine? They think it was, oh, by the way, this is another history lesson for me, to you. They think that it had an eruption for like a week, but the Big Bang was over in a couple of hours. So imagine how many thousands of years it took to build up this mountain, like maybe millions. Within 2 hours, it's all gone. It's just a big hole. And they think that everything within 30 miles from this place just died instantly. And then, over thousands of years, the lake filled up with water from the rain and snow melt. Because there are no rivers coming in or out of this lake. It's all water from the sky. And the water is like so blue. I've never seen water this blue. And it's the clearest water or cleanest water on earth. Because nothing bothers it, contaminates it. Because there are no inlets or outlets. It's just this. And it's so cool. Like, it's so cool. This is so cool. I love this place. I really do. So yeah, that's my little history lesson. Look at that. It is so blue. And big. Can you imagine that all of this was a big mountain before? And that was the top? Whoa. Whoa. I always thought that all the pictures were photoshopped because they looked too blue, but it really isn't. It is super blue. If you're ever in the area, if you're ever in Oregon, you should go to Crater Lake. It's well worth the trip. I can tell you that. It's even worth walking from Canada. No, Mexico and Canada. Oop.
So look at Mulholland walking in it. You can just see her coming through the cloud of smoke and dust. Sorry, Mulholland, I'm trying. We got to this Lightning Spring trailhead, and it's our only water source on the trail, but it shut down because there was a recent mountain lions and cougars. Same thing, maybe, I don't know, but there's a fresh kill up here or something, so the mountain lions are super active in the region right now. So I heard that our water source was closed.
Jeez. Roadrunner. That's why his name is Roadrunner. What do you think of Crater Lake?
Epic.
Epic.
Scoop my jaw up off the floor and reconnect it.
Oh God. I hope you're okay. Here you go. You want it? Huh? Yum, 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 yum. I'm all out of goodies. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I don't have any. Don't bite me. I don't have any.
There's a trolley.
What?
Yeah.
Should probably move these rocks right here.
Hey?
Yeah, I'm trying to build a fire pit.
I got you, Jack. Oh, it's heavy. What's this? What's this, Chad? What's this?
Damn it, Mom, you're making
lava rock. It's the muscles. So you be the judge. This is another trail magic spot with a water cache. Yay! Which is well needed. Because there ain't no water on the trail.
That's what I want to do, make a video too.
So, whoever put this here, thank you. We appreciate it. And the bees appreciate it very much. And over here's our campsite.
This is some trail magic right here. Water cache. This is our campsite over there.
Get your own material. I finally made it to my tent. Tent is up. My bed is out. And my feet are out. And whoosh. Jeez. This is disgusting. Disgusting. Look at that. And if you ever wonder how the feet gets this dirty, I'll show you. First of all, we're walking in sand and dust. Second of all, my socks looks like this because there's a hole in my shoes. That's what happens. So this goes straight into my socks, and that's why I got all these dirty feet. These guys. Oi. This is for everyone, not just you. Yeah. There you go. What do you want? Huh?
You can use the ball out water if you want to add more in there for him.
Want some more? Like, oh, waterfall. So we left camp, heading back to the trail, and this is what we find. I don't think this is a good sign.
Let's get out of here.
very, very wet out here, and still very much raining, but we are still very much walking. We're heading down to the horse camp.
M's walking, R's walking, C's walking.
Yeah.
Everyone's walking.
We're all walking. Walking in the rain.
Well, we made it to horse camp. Finally. Oh, yeah. Ren is in there trying to put on some dry clothes that it doesn't have. Because everything is wet. And it sucks. But you know what doesn't suck? That doesn't suck. We're at a horse camp. There are horses everywhere. And they're pretty. And here's Charlie. Here's Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Hi. Whoop. We got some new friends over here. Ooh, just as dirty as I am. So yeah, last night we stayed at a horse camp, and they have a space that is reserved for PCT hikers, and they actually met their first. They didn't know what the PCT was until May in this year, and when they realized that a bunch of PCT hikers walked past their camp, they reserved a spot for us. And we got drinks, we got popcorn, cheese, fruit, and coffee this morning. And they were just amazing. So we are like 1 mile away from Shelter Cove. And we've been walking at a good pace today. And we just met 3 hikers. Well, I guess they came from the camp.
She
said, "Trail magic up ahead." He got donuts and beer and hot dogs, which means I'm gonna have a donut, a beer, a hot dog bun with mustard and ketchup today. And I think I just recharged my energy with 110%. I love trail magic and trail angels and people in the PCT and just everything. And this forest, and even though everything hurts, I love this. We made it to Shelter Cove. Got a donut, got a beer, got a resurprise box, berries, chips, and all this trail magic is provided by Harold.
Ducky's dad.
Ducky's dad. This guy is amazing.
Alrighty, folks, we made it to Shelter Cove. Had a little bit of trail magic, got a little donut. Oh, look at that. That's Mom's personal pizza. And it's just so cute and dainty. And then you see what a real pizza looks like.
Yeah, so the boys are doing some laundry. We thought about renting this cabin, but we changed our mind because we met Reject, or Type 2 Treks is her name, on YouTube. And I was walking with her in the desert, and I haven't met her since Baden Powell, when she slid off the mountain and got evacuated by a helicopter. But she's here now, and we're gonna go to Annie, a trail angel's house, and stay the night. We're gonna camp in her backyard, and they're gonna cook, have a barbecue tonight and do hamburgers, and they're gonna pick up a box of wine. So that's gonna be nice, and I can get to shower.
And then also try to find pre-existing cracks. So I'd like aim for this
Try
crack.
to hit it right there. I'm not gonna.
Now the wider you hold it, the better your aim is.
I'm a little scared right now.
And then like, you know,
Woo!
try to put your back in.
Put some back into it.
Yeah, it looks good.
We were up in the backcountry a couple years ago by a lake, and here came a bear, and we were on our horses, and we were having lunch, and we were standing there eating our lunch, and Jerry says, hang on to your horse, here's a bear. Oh, okay.
This is a surefire way to get fucked up, like real quick at a party.
One song. This one's for Malcolm Young. Rest in peace.
You got it. You're done. You're done. You're done. That's me.
This is so subtle.
Oh.
You got it. This is why you need more than one beer.
You make me laugh. You got wine, so it's so much worse.
How's the pancakes?
Amazing.
Amazing. You.
Am I going to be on your YouTube channel?
Yes. What's your name?
Timba.
Ripper.
Reject.
We know.
Get out of here. You've been in here before.
Where's the squirrel?
That's so funny.
There's the squirrel. What are you looking for? Huh? Oh,
Something way more exciting than pancakes.
yeah. So, the question is, are we hiking today? Yeah. No.
If I fall asleep, I can hike in my dreams.
Mm-hmm. Take us to Canada.
It's a nightmare.
It's better at night, but that's a story.
Yeah, no.
if I gotta
First
tell
thing.
you. There was a bunch of murders that were
Happy?
in here, and they killed people, and they hid off in the mountains. And
Are you?
yeah,
I'm pretty for real. Mexican casserole tonight.
So we are still in, I'm not really sure where we are, but it's outside of Shelter Cove somewhere, at Annie and Jerry's place. We decided to stay another night here because they are just lovely people, and it's just, we didn't get to meet Jerry yesterday because he had to work, but Jerry and Annie are so warm and kind and funny, and they have the best stories to tell. Jerry just came this morning, and he's already told us so many great stories about his adventures, and they are both very outdoorsy people. So they've done a lot of hiking, and they have so much experience, and it's just so fun to hear them talk. And also, we met a bunch of people that we knew from before, and we just wanted to stay another night, and then tomorrow they're going to drop us off at the trail. And we had good, like, even the place we stayed at, the horse camp, was also, I think there was Jim and Jerry, and they were the same. They had so many good stories to tell, and just so helpful and friendly. So I like them Jerrys. They're good people. And half of the group are down at Shelter Cove because they need to pick out a package. The other group is at the store because tonight we're going to have casserole and some nachos and dip and hang out by the fire again. Which right now I'm babysitting the fire. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm in charge of the fire, while they're in charge of the grocery shopping and all that.
Have you ate at a flatbread?
Timber was saying she wanted to go back to that. Oh, they got it. Just because there's more like options.
They're really good.
There is, but it's very spread out, so you're wasting a lot of money. We need.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one. Yeah. That's a good one.
Casserole.
Did everybody get sour cream? And there's hot sauce over there. This is really good hot sauce. It's not too hot, but it's...
Look at that. They do have mountains in Oregon. Might be one of the sisters. I don't know. But we're still in the burnt area. It's a big one. This is our lunch spot. Look at this lake. Look at that water.
This is our lunch spot. Look at that lake.
Right.
This is our water. It's gonna be incredible. There he is.
This is our camp spot. Nice. Wow. We made it to Elk Lake Resort.
Meet me.
What's all these goodies? Huh?
No, our water here is so soft. Anyway.
Jay.
Morning, Chad.
Good morning.
Morning, Randy. And welcome to another episode of Cooking with Molly.
Oh man, I liked it last time, so.
We are having pancakes. Pancakes. We got some pancakes. So
She said pancakes, pancakes. We got some pancakes.
aha, this is how a pancake should look.
Aha, she said.
Aha.
It does look delicious.
It does, and there's no syrup on it, only berries, yogurt.
Berries and Greek yogurt.
So we are back on trail. It is hot. I think it's 35 degrees Celsius. Rumor has it there's going to be another lightning storm tonight. Sure enough, right behind me, we have the thunder. And I don't want any fires. We were talking to Hector, the guy that we were staying at. He works with the fire department, and they've had a really quiet summer so far. So please let it stay that way. I don't want any more fires. I don't want any fires. But Hector was great. He sent me a message on Instagram saying that he was planning to do the PCT next year, and if he could help out in any way, we could stay at his house. So there it is. So we stayed at his house for 2 nights, and he had the most cutest dogs. I love those dogs, and he was just a great person. So I wish him all the best for next year. But yeah, I will see you further down the trail, hopefully. And fingers crossed, no big lightning storm. Well, we almost made it. Not quite. So, trying to dry off my tent a little bit because I didn't really succeed. But I did pretty good.
Which way did it go?
What happened, Waller?
I saw something. It looked like it was a little bigger than a squirrel.
Do you hear that?
Probably a squirrel. It's probably a thing. It looked like the tip of the tail
Probably the thing I
was
saw.
white. Funny thing is, Randy had a video from this morning when I thought I saw something. I thought it was a squirrel, but it had a white tip on his tail. So I thought it was a big fox. And look at this. It's a fox.
That's pretty.
I don't know who's responsible for this, but something erupted here. These are all lava rocks. Maybe it's that one. Maybe it's that one. I don't know. Someone needs to take responsibility for this. There's the sea of clouds. It is beautiful. Whoop. So these are all lava rocks. And this is our trail. It's not the best one, and my feet aren't very impressed, but it's what we got. I know who's responsible. Belknap Crater and Little Belknap. That guy and that guy. That's the guy who did all of this. That's insane.
Hey, buddy. Want some food? Hey. Yo,
Goodbye.
I'm talking to you. Chomp.
Wiley's not after Roadrunner today.
Look, Timberline Lodge knew I was coming. That's my flag.
That's my flag.
And in wintertime, there's a huge kind of tent hut kind of thing that covers this, and then that gets buried under snow so you can walk over the sides.
Oh, they put that up just for you.
Oh.
arriving today.
I hope I get a free room. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with tonight's campsite. It's not all that bad. Never mind that dot. I don't know what it is. It'll disappear. Look at that. Woo-wee. Pretty, pretty. I mean, will you look at my view? How pretty is that? My little tent. I'm back on trail. So yesterday we actually, because everything is just hurting so much. What's it called? I'm gonna get my tent. Hold on. Hola. Everything is hurting so much right now. Like my feet are so sore. This morning they were so swollen. And it felt like they were gonna explode. And I've been limping all day. So actually a guy that's, he saw my YouTube video, so he sent me, we've been talking to him on Instagram, and he offered us a ride from where we were, which was like 10 miles below Little Crater Lake. He picked us up, and he drove us up to Timberline Lodge, and then he said, well, hey, if you want, you can just come with me. I have, you know, spare beds for you that you can take. So we actually drove to Portland and stayed with Mike. And Mike is just the greatest guy. Like, thank you so much. And then drove me back to Timberline Lodge. So I'm like 2 miles out of Timberline Lodge. And the boys are taking some holiday, those bastards. So Randy's going home, and Chad is going to Ohio for his sister's wedding. And I'm out here hiking. Like, yesterday was not a good day. I found out that my passport is somewhere where I'm not. I haven't done this in a while. Kind of excited. A stream crossing. A little one. Bunch of day hikers. But look at that. That's nice. So we just did a stream crossing, which was very easy. It's cool when you realize how far you've come, because I met a bunch of day hikers that already asked me about this stream crossing. It's like, how was it? Is it too deep? Is it too strong current? How do we cross? I'm like, just cross it. Because I compared it to the Sierras, where it was actually dangerous, and this one was nothing. So it feels good to realize that we've come a long way since you started this little trip. When I started in Campo, I didn't know nothing. I was fresh. I didn't know nothing. I do think I know some stuff now. So I got half a mile left of this climb, and I am sweating. Jeez, I haven't had a hill like this since California. Apparently Oregon has hills, or they're just trying to prepare us for Washington. But look what I found. Big blueberries. They are delicious. So I took a break. So I found my own camp spot, which is the good thing about being by yourself. You can put up your tent wherever. Well, not wherever, but if it's flat enough, you can. And I did. I got 14 miles into Cascade Locks tomorrow. So I'm going to try and get up early. Well, earlier. And get into Cascade Locks in a good time. Get some dinner. Try and charge some stuff. Find some internet so I can upload some videos. And then I have to wait for my verdict if I'm heading into Washington or if I'm heading down to San Francisco. It all depends on if my passport is found or not. Also, being alone is pretty boring from time to time. I miss my boys. Like when I see a good view, I want to tell someone like, that's nice. Like, will you just look at that? You know, things that we're saying, I just... today when I saw the view, I saw it, I told myself, like, that's nice. So I miss my boys. But, yeah, for now, I'm gonna go to bed and then do my last day of Oregon tomorrow. Wow, it's getting close. So, good night, y'all, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Look at that. Wow. And I don't know what mountain it is in the background, but pretty sure I'm going to see more of that once I'm in Washington. This is the last of Oregon that you're going to see. Tomorrow, it will all be Washington. It's 10:30, I think, and I got 8 miles left of Oregon. That's it. After that, I will be at the Bridge of Gods. And it feels pretty good. So yeah, I'm going to be in Cascade Locks probably around 2 o'clock, maybe before 2 o'clock. And I won't know about my passport until tonight, so I'm just going to hang out. But, yeah, guys, I'm done with Oregon. Woo. That's big. There's a lot of downhill now, and it is painful. But look, that's it. That right there is Washington. Well, I made it to Cascade Locks. I'm in Cascade Locks, in hotel room. I did not pass the bridge because my passport is gone. It's not what I wanted. I wanted to cross the bridge and start walking Washington, but nope. It just, nothing fits, and I'm so upset. I don't want to do this. I have 1 month left. I want to be out on trail in that month. I don't want to do all this bullshit. But I know, it's my fault. I lost my passport. So, I will see you tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting day, to say the least. So, good night, take care, and thank you, Oregon, for all the kindness you've shown me. I met so many great people, so many wonderful trail angels, and I met people that I haven't seen since the desert, and I met new friends, and it's been amazing. So thank you, Oregon, and hopefully I'll see you soon in Washington. So good night.